Hello friends, Iceberg out at Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson, and today I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of this nice and loaded 2000 Harley Davidson Sportster. Alright, let's go ahead and start with the engine on this Sportster, where you have the air-cooled 1200cc V-twin engine in here. This is going to be a carbureted engine, and you are going to have to pull that choke out on those colder mornings to get this thing fired up. I personally like carburation. It gives you the chance to go in there and fiddle with it yourself, really tune that bad boy up and dial it in. Plus, if you like to get your hands dirty in the winter, you can pull those out, clean them, just have fun working on your motorcycle. As I said, this is going to be a 5-speed transmission on this motorcycle, and the final drive on this bike is belt. All right, let's go ahead and talk about some of the nice upgrades that have been done to this Sportster. Starting up front, where you have the quick detach windshield on here. That's going to be for if you're taking those longer interstate rides and really want to kind of keep the wind pushed around you so it's not hammering so hard on your chest and on your face. The windshield is a nice addition. If you don't want the windshield on there for those in-town rides and just kind of strip it down a little bit, comes off in about 2 seconds. Moving up from that, you do have the stock handlebars on here, which are kind of those slammed, almost drag style handlebars, kind of come out. Then you do have the nice addition of the added chrome grips on here. Speaking of the chrome theme, moving down where you have the all chromed out matching pegs and shifter on here as well. And then talking about the chrome, how can we miss that beautiful 2-into-1 all chromed out exhaust on here. This exhaust sounds fantastic on this Sportster, and I am going to take the opportunity right now to go ahead and fire this bike up so you can hear that exhaust. Didn't I just get done saying this is a carbureted motorcycle, and on those cold starts you're going to need to pull the choke? I should listen to myself. As you can hear, that exhaust sounds amazing on this motorcycle, and I really love the looks on it here as well with all that chrome playing off of it. Adding to that exhaust and to the engine where you have the full Screamin' Eagle intake on there as well, really going to push that air into the motorcycle while that exhaust is going to push it out, really upping the ponies on this 1200cc motorcycle. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the other additions. Moving up, where you have the full 2-up riding seat on this motorcycle and passenger pegs, so this bike is absolutely 2-up ready to go down the road. And another nice addition on here as well is going to be the backrest for your passenger with the chrome luggage rack, just kind of setting it all off, once again playing with that chrome. And the nice thing on this bike as well, with that 2-up option and wanting to do the longer rides, this bike, as you can see, is kind of set up for a little bit longer rides on a Sportster, if you will. You have that full upgraded piggyback suspension on the rear here, so that's going to be able to take more weight and is definitely going to help on those longer rides with the roughness of the motorcycle. Speaking of the longer rides, as you can see, you do have the peanut tank on here. So this is going to be a smaller gas tank, but I'm going to say you're going to average around 150 miles on this motorcycle before you're worrying about fueling up. This motorcycle, as it sits on our floor, survey says it has 31,415 miles on it. This motorcycle has gone through our service shop and needs absolutely nothing except a new rider to take it down the road. And I have to say, I am an enormous fan of kind of the older school Sportsters like this. There's so many things you can do to these motorcycles if you have a vision on it. I like the way this bike is set up. It's fantastic, especially if you're going to ride it a long distance and you want to have a passenger. But if you also have a vision on these motorcycles, for the price point on this bike, this is going to be your chance to get a Harley Davidson for under $5,000, and there are so many things you can do to it. Quick example, if you will. Stay with me, my friends. I apologize. I kind of like visioning things on here. If I were to buy this bike today, yes, windshield gone, built well bobber bars put on here, tank would be lifted a couple inches. Get rid of the 2-up seat because I'm just not going to take a passenger on this bike. Slam it down with a LaPera barebone seat on there. And this bad boy will look incredible. And as I said, this is your chance to own a Harley Davidson for under $5,000. And if you are local in Omaha, Nebraska and are interested in this beautiful 2000 Sportster, please stop out at Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson today. Come take a look at it in person. Talk to any of our sales staff. They are all happy to help you out. And as always, from the entire Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson family, thank you so much for checking out our videos. And always remember, gear up, ride safe. Thanks a lot.
Come on, let's ride. Come on, let's ride. Oh, yeah. Dillon